Hello, how you guys doing? What's up, baby? We are back here and it's late night. And baby, when I tell you it is so much stuff out here in these streets, we got to talk about it all. And before I get started, I just want to say I thank you all truly from the bottom of my heart. You guys know I love you guys so much. I had a live earlier today. If you missed it, you got to check it out. It was very personal. I did a little clap backs, but I was cute about it, I'm sure. Hey, Kavan. Hey, Stevie Ray. What's up, baby? I'm glad that y'all in here. I got to stop moving my hair, okay? I got to stop moving my hair. So, yes, I'm starting a little bit early. What was that? 20 seconds early? I got to do better, right? Can you guys hear me good? Hey, CJ Cat, how you doing, baby? Okay. Press 2. Hey, you better love me, Stevie. Okay. We've been cool for how long? Too long. Y'all better love me, baby. All right. So, what's going on out here in these streets? And let me know if you guys where y'all from. Put it in the comment section. Where y'all from? I want to know the city and state, baby. Or if you in the UK, let me know. Cause you guys know what? I got a UK story. Yes, about a trans woman named Sierra. Sierra, it did not have to go like this, girl. Honey, honey, honey. All right. I can't wait to get my mouth on that story. Sierra, she's a trans girl, 21 years old. Out here, I call it tricking. Okay. Now, you may not call it tricking, but she was telling a guy, she's telling guys that she is on her periods. Okay. Meeting guys off Snapchat, telling them they're on she's on her period. Okay. And she still got some digging nuts. Okay. Um, People are saying, oh my God, he can't tell that was a biological male by the looks of it. But you know what? The courts don't care about that. So Sierra is looking at facing that crime because that man felt violated. You know, you have to disclose. You got to fully disclose. Okay. And they said that she disclosed and then blocked him. So I guess she got back at the house and she was on a computer or texting him and said, that's why I'm a effing transgender. Block. What the fuck is that? What is going on? And that is essay, that is a sexual assault. Yes, it is. So he is fighting for his rights. And black men over here, they'll take your life, okay? But the men in UK, they are going legally and they're doing it the right way. He didn't harm her or nothing like that. And I don't know what to say. Let's talk about it. And also, I got to talk to you guys about Lil Nas X. You guys know he's still in jail. He's going to be jailed for the whole weekend. And I think it's good. I think it's a good thing that he's still in jail because clearly something is going off with him. And he needs to sit his tail down and to really think about the consequences. And he's in jail. So mostly he's having a good time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he get a dose of reality. I think jail will be good for Lil Nas X. Maybe he actually get to be around real people for a change. Okay. Also, Cardi B. Oh my goodness, don't she just go through it all? So they're singing. Well, they're not saying. Have you heard the song? Offset, of course, he has a new album out. You guys know about it. And he has a song and he's dissing Cardi B on his song, you guys. Yeah. He was like, she don't cook, she don't clean. You knew she didn't cook and clean before you got with her, man. Hell, I don't want to hear that. And he's like, well, I guess he cheated on her 50 times to her two. We 50 and two. Who brags about that? You dodo brain, corny type of guy. I cannot stand Offset. I don't like Offset. I think he's gross. And he is trying to capitalize off of hurting his wife. He's trying to capitalize in music off of hurting the mother of his child. I think Cardi B, instead of that imaginary tales girl, you should have, and I hope you watching me, girl. You know you should have did, Cardi B. You should have made a whole album dissing his ass. Okay, you should expose everything, Cardi B. Okay, yeah. That's what you should do. Have that heat, that fire, all that energy you have for your fans and everybody. put it all on Offset and trash his ass on every track. That's what you should have did, girl. Every track, trashing, trashing, trashing. It's gonna be a FN album. That's what she should have did. That's what she should have did. Okay, so she's not gonna listen to me, of course. All right. I'm looking in the comment section. Why the hell was she cook for his cheating ass anyway? Well, why was she there with his cheating behind? She was there for so long. I mean, how many years was that? That was a long time, and had all them kids. So, I think Stevie, it's better to cook for him than to have his kids. I mean, she has his kids, and mind you, the brother already have how many baby mamas and how many other kids? Come on, just when I tell you, it's just so dysfunctional. It's a sad mess. It is a mess. Let's get these likes up, you guys, please. I need to get the likes up in this algorithm, honey. We coming late night. Let's get that. Let me check on the algorithm. Hey, Random, how you doing, baby? Hey, Peaches, how are you guys? Let's get the algorithm up. All right. Ooh, 28 likes. What is wrong with y'all? Like that video. Like that video. Like the video, y'all. Like the video. Hit that like. Punch that like. Let's get the likes up. I need all my people liking this video now. Come on. We need to get into the right algorithm. We are in the wrong algorithm, y'all. Okay? So come on now. I need y'all help. Okay? You already know how they do me anytime I'm not, doing some conspiracy shit. Okay? So anyway, we begging for likes. Yes, get them likes up. Get them likes up. Round them likes up, y'all. Come on, come on. All right. So I do have some other stuff like I would like to talk about. Let's gossip about tonight. All right. So I'm gonna put it up here. Oh, bam. Okay, put it up here. So let's go with here. I'm gonna go here. Oh my gosh. Okay, which one? Should we do the trans story first? Press 1 for the trans story first. Hold on. Press 2 for the Nas story first, and 3 for the Cardi B story first. What story should we go first? Oh yeah, we talk about Ice Spice and them too. Okay, 1, 2, or 3? Huh? Huh? 1, 2. Which one we gonna do first? Okay, Tina said 2. The Lil Nas X. Okay, Steve said 1. Stevie said 1. Okay. So I look like we got more for 2. Okay. 2. Yeah, absolutely ready for the mess. Oh, come on, said 1. Okay. Okay, we'll do 2 and then we'll hit them with a 1. Well, shit, I should have changed. I should have put, man, hold on. I should have changed. Let me change this then. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna change the title. Okay. Should I put the trans person first to make it hot? You know what? I'm gonna put that transgender title first. Hold on. Man, when I tell you the LGBT community is just losing points. What month is this? The month of August, the LGBT community is just losing points, ain't they? What the hell is going on? Who is the principal? Huh? Who is the principal of the LGBT community? Man, this whole man, okay. Okay. All right, let's get to Lil Nas X. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. So Lil Nas X, to let you guys know, he's going to be in jail for this whole weekend. He's not getting out, okay? He's going to be in jail, and I guess he got to hear bond on Monday. But if you guys did not know, Lil Nas X, he was out here. He's been hospitalized, so he went to the hospital, and then they took his butt to jail, okay? He was out here roaming the streets with nothing but some white panties on and some white cowboy boots, and he was off his meds on some drugs. These are some clips that's going around, and it's just so sad, right? Because he's supposed to be the leader. He's supposed to be like the president of the gay community. You know, you have so many young gays that was looking up to him, and he was supposed to be the, I guess, the face of the black gay man or whatever, especially in that music realm. And to see him fall and tumble like this, to the point where he's out here in these streets. I mean, a car could have hit him, and then what? Somebody could have hit him, somebody could have took him out of here, and he wouldn't even know what happened. Like, this is so dangerous. It is crazy how he has gotten this far. And I don't know, do you guys think it's all him, or do you guys think that somebody above him, like one of his uh, puppet masters, is tired of him? Do they feel like he's disposable now? He's trash? I don't know, but it's so awkward. I don't think he's trash. He's still young. And he got so much learning and growing to do. And I'm like, where your friends and family at? Okay. But I don't know, honey. They had him on video earlier that day. He was just roaming around. He had on full clothes at this time. It was like 5, 7, 6 o'clock, 4 o'clock. He was just going to different stores. They have him on camera. I don't know where that video is, but I saw the video footage of him in jeans, in a button-down shirt with a cowboy hat, just walking down the street. Just, he's been on these streets for a while. It's given homeless. It's given like he's homeless on drugs. And to me, I told you guys yesterday, he reminded me of his mama, because you guys know his mama stays on them drugs. Like Lil Nas X, he was going to get his mom off of drugs, but she was like, "No, hell no, keep your fame. I want my drugs." And you would think, having your mom on drugs and addicted to that, and you see what it does to your mom, I would not be going down that same fate. Hell no, say no to drugs. But no, he decided to do it anyway. And his father, he had a close relationship with his father. His father hasn't spoke up about this. I'm surprised. I would think his father would say, "Hey, you guys, my son is doing all right. Okay. We're gonna get him bail out. I just want to let y'all know, you Little Nas X fans, he's all right." But did he fall out with his father? Did he fall out with his brother? Is he falling out with a lot of people? Because oftentimes, when you don't have family and friends that's coming out and speaking out, sometimes this individual is falling out with people. And it's crazy. All these stars. Look at Tamar Braxton. Okay, she almost died too. They are almost dying this month. Ain't that crazy? And I want to know, what do you guys think about it? Put it in the comment section. I want to know. Let's get the likes up. It says Bree gone off again. I know who you're talking about. I forgot his name, Bryson or whatever. To me, Bryson, he's just an abusive guy. But I'm like, Bryson, I know you guys be like, "Oh my God, he's crazy." I don't think Bryson is crazy. He's just a guy that likes guys. I mean, what's so different between him and the other guys that like guys? I think people put him on a pedestal because he was a celebrity, which I never do. I never put nobody on a pedestal, especially a celebrity. They're just like anybody else. But a lot of you guys, y'all put people on a pedestal, and then you get upset when, I guess, they don't meet your expectations in life. I didn't care. I don't care what his ass do. I mean, he's attractive, but I don't give a fuck about that. Do I want him? Hell no. The dick is small. Have y'all seen that shit? I mean, if he had a big dick, I wouldn't still want him. I wouldn't want him. I mean, he's just a good looking guy. That's all. It takes more than looks for me to be interested in you, okay? I don't know the guy. He stays on OnlyFans all day. I'm not into guys that are OnlyFans guys. I'm not into guys that are models. No, I like bosses. You know what I'm saying? I like intelligence. Yeah. Okay, all that you want to be seen. I don't care for famous guys, the guys that just want to be in front of the camera and they just want to showboat. I really don't, that don't do anything for me. To me, it's more of a feminine energy anyway. But it's not a feminine energy, because when I think about it, like, I like to look at old movies and stuff. And back in the day, like kings and queens back in the European, the men were in the front. The men got all the attention. The men wore all the jewelry, and the women, to be feminine back in those days, you were very submissive. You kept your head down. You were not emotional. You had to control your emotions and just be quiet. You're there to be an accessory to a man. That's how things were back in the day. All right. So I can't say it's feminine, for a man to want attention and stuff like that. I don't know. It just depends. I guess I'm just not into it. Especially on social media. Like if he wants attention, like every time he goes into the room, he just wows people by his charm. I'm good. I love that when a man just wows you based on his charm, but he wants you to pay attention to him because he's so fucking fine. And all he got is his clothes. That doesn't do anything for me. I like when a guy leads with his character, his intelligence, and his charm. I like that better. Okay, just be decent looking at least. Okay. All right, so let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Hey Queen, how you doing, baby? Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm loving your amazing energy. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you, girl. So yeah, so let me put it back on Lil Nas X. Yeah, so that's what's going on with him, you guys. Comment, let me know. I will talk. Y'all ready to get on this? Now, what in the hell is going on here? Huh? All right. Ooh, catfishing like a motherfucker, right? Ooh, honey. So this man. All right. So they use this picture, okay, and then when they met up with that man, that's what you saw. Or I don't know if this is old pictures before they transition, because it could be old pictures before they transition, right? I don't know. But I do know that home girl is facing going to jail. I believe her due date, we'll find out October the 10th. She has not been sentenced yet. But what she was doing, she was getting on Snapchat, meeting random guys on Snapchat, honey, okay? And then she would not disclose that she was biologically born a male, and she would tell these guys, "Oh, I'm on my period. Don't touch me in the front." And they would proceed, I guess, in the back door because she was on her period, allegedly. And then when she got back home, she would tell them, "Aha, joke's on you. I'm really was, trans or born a biological male." And then after that, she blocked them. She blocked. So, what are your thoughts about this? Is this a real crime? Of course, it's a real crime. He said he felt violated. He wanted her to disclose fully, and she, you know she didn't. She did what she did, so now she's facing time. And a lot of this news story, a lot of people are picking it up, and people in America said we want to adopt that same rule over here. So I want to know, what are y'all thoughts? They said, who in the hell, what you say, Stevie, who in the hell these guys were, like how you couldn't tell? Well, okay, that's true, Stevie. It looks obvious. However, is that how she looks currently? Or is that like old picture, Stevie? Is that before her transition? We don't know, right? Possibly. But let me tell you something, Stevie. The courts do not care about how it obvious look. The court don't care about that. The court cares about that she lied, saying that she was on her period, being deceptive and deceiving this guy. That's what the courts, care about, not fully disclosing. And then she went, and she did all that. So she is, let me bring up the accounts. I just had it here. She's gonna be in big trouble. And I guess they're gonna push this law as well. She's looking at facing, let me see, essay from the back door, and I'm assuming essay in the mouth as well. That's what's going on. So we will see if she's going to get jail time or not. I want to know, would you give her jail time? Press 1 if you feel like she should get jail time. Press 2 if you feel like she shouldn't get jail time. What are your thoughts about this? Comment, let me know. This is a story that's going around and people are talking about it, so I'm bringing it to you. All right. I want to see what you guys are saying up here in these comment sections. Let's get these likes up. Let's get the likes up. Mm-mm-mm. Here we go. All right. So we got some ones and twos. So Travis says chew. Tell us why. Tell us why. All right. Stevie says she's definitely in the wrong, but these guys must be blind. I mean, I don't know how the lighting was, or could it be women? Do you think biological women possibly look like that? Or are we seeing a real picture? Maybe some women really look like that, Stevie. Who knows? I mean, biologically, women get misgendered all the time, Stevie. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he just, say, "Hey, I'm going to accept your truth." He went in that back door. They actually did it. Or do you think it's a setup? You think he's just lying? I don't know. But she did say she was on her period. She did not disclose that. And then when she got home, she told him and then she blocked him. Why did she block him? Why did she block him? So why do you look different? Why do I look? I've been using a different serum, and when I tell you, it's like a magical potion, and it's great. But honestly, I'm kidding. All right. So the reason why I look different because in the past I used an old lady filter. It was a filter. I told everybody I was using a filter, and I don't have that filter on right now. I just took the old lady filter off, sweetheart. That's why. All right. So let's continue. Make sure you like that video. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah, the back door. You know what it is. You know what the back door is. Don't make me say it, honey. You know what the back. He was getting it in that back door. Okay. And I guess she loved every minute of it. She like, this man think I'm a real woman. This man think I'm a woman. She was getting her life. She was like, yeah, get it, man. Get it, man. Get it, man. 21 years old. So now she's going to be facing time, and I think they're going to use this case to, like, they use cases like that to teach people a lesson, to let people know, hey, you're going to have to disclose fully. You guys know people already said they're going to try to get their race and transgender. They're coming after transgenders. Hell, y'all know that, right? Press 4 if you know the government and the whole world is coming after transgenders. That is one of the top people on their list. They want to be gone, silence, back in the dark. Take your ass back in the closet, okay? They want all the gays to go back in the closet too. All right? They want it to be like how it was back in the day. Okay. So yeah. So there, as Pisha says, Trump. Well, not only Trump. I mean, you have to look around. Look at Africa. Okay. Look at it's just not Trump. If you think that Trump is the cause of everything, Trump is nothing but a puppet, in my opinion. It's people behind the scenes that have more power than Trump. Yeah, because these laws are affecting all different countries. It's not just America, and America was not the first country to push like negative towards trans. It's been going for probably like a year or 2 or 3 years. That's when I noticed it, like in Africa. Remember in Africa, now they even have laws. They rolled back their laws on gays. They said if you are a homosexual, I believe you're going to face a death sentence or you're going to face jail. Because at one moment, gays were able to have some type of freedom over there, but they rolled it back. So they're rolling back all the LGBT rights. They want to get rid of those. You guys know what's going on out here. So you gotta be careful. So this is how they're gonna come after them and lock them up. And I'm sure they're gonna go after them in different ways. So you just gotta be mindful because this is war. I know y'all want to shake y'all butts and shake y'all wigs, but you gotta be careful out here in these streets now. So only South Africa is LGBT friendly in Africa? I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's not going to be there for long. I mean, how the world is going, it's not going to be there for long. And guess what? We're just at the start of it. So you know it's going to get worse and worse. So that's why you got to prepare yourself. You got to know what's going on out here in these streets. Do you guys think they're going to give her time? Do you think they're going to give her a hard time? Do you think they're going to use this case as a weapon to tell every transgender out here, listen, you better disclose or men are going to have the right to take you to jail? And do you think men are going to take advantage of this law? Of course they are. You're going to have men that's going to be lying. You better have some proof that you did told that man that you was a TS or a transgender. You may not even say TS. You better got to spell that shit out. Because they was like, well, she said a TS, but I don't know what that was, Judge. I just thought it meant tall and sexy. I didn't know. You're going to have to spell it out in writing. They might say, well, I thought she was joking, Judge. I didn't know she was real. Shit, you might as well just come out whipping that thing out. If you got that piece, man, you better whip that shit out like this is me, baby. Accept me or love me. What's up, Dick and Nuts? Come on, baby. What's up? Okay. Man, okay, it's getting out here. They're gonna make an example out of her. You know they are, Queen. You know they are. Mm-mm-mm. Ooh, my goodness. So it's gonna be interesting. What do you guys think about this? I don't know. So you know, in the comment section, a lot of people in America, they're loving it. They want her to go to jail, of course. And they want America to adopt that law. Do you guys think America will adopt that law? That you have to disclose that you're trans, and if you don't disclose you're trans, you're going to go to jail? Because I don't think America has adopted that law. But from hearing this and hearing how it's being pushed and knowing that we're in that type of war, I think America is going to adopt it. I think America is looking at it right now like we need to adopt that law. What do you guys think? Press 5 if America will adopt that law. Press 10 if you feel like America will not adopt that law. All right. Comment, let me know. Bruce said tall and sexy. Hell yeah. Okay. Look, TS. I'm TS Fanny. That's tall and sexy. Okay. They say, what is that? Because you know, they supposed to know what that is, right? But if they don't know, girl, you better that's tall and sexy, baby. Shit. Play that shit off real good, right? Okay. Shit. Peaches said, if I was gay, I would not stay in the pink closet. Well, listen, I don't know about that, Peaches. I think if you gay, society is pretty much telling you to go back in the closet. Because did you guys see? It's a video going around. It's a rapper, right? And he's rapping and he said he's gay. And little baby, he stopped the rap. He flipped his headphones off and the guy leaves. You know, he pretty much said, you got to get out because you say you're gay. And I'm starting to see more messages, you know, saying like gay is wrong or we don't like gays and stuff like that. I'm starting to see a lot of that messaging on social media. So that's going to push the gays to go back in the closet. And I think that's what people want because people don't want to see gay people. They don't want to see men that are feminine. They want to see men. They say, give us our men back. We want to see them. We want a man to be a man. Man, we don't want them. They yelling at the men for cheerleading in the NFL. You don't see them gay boys cheerleading that life out. And they said, no, a man should be a man. Okay. So as long as they don't know, they don't care. You know, they just don't want to see it. They don't want to think about it, and by men living their truth and living out loud, it's in their face and they're offended by people's truth. And it's always been that way, but it was a time where people didn't care, allegedly. I think they always cared, but it was so popular that everybody said, "Oh, I don't care about if you gay. I don't care. I don't care." Now everybody cares. Everybody got to say so. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right. But then, okay, he's gay and you don't want him to be gay. You want him to be straight. So are you going to give him to your daughter? No, you don't want to give him to your daughter. So, bitch, what are you saying? Like, they're so confused. One minute they want the gays to be out with it. The next minute they want gays to act like a straight man and just to be with a woman. I tell ya, my goodness, it's just so much out here in these streets, y'all. Comment, let me know what you guys think. What you say, Ty? Ty said, don't it seem like people didn't care back in the day? Yeah, because you had rules and governments that were pushing equality. We saw gay people in management positions. We saw, getting in seats we ain't never thought. So, it was a time where it was cool, but now that window is closed. Some people still feel like the window is open just because I guess the wave haven't hit them yet. But if you're like living in the world and you seeing what's going on social media, you seeing what's going on in government, you see what's going on in the news, the party is over. Okay. And it's more waves that are coming your motherfucking way. So wake up, be prepared, and know what's ahead. And I think you got to know your history, know your history so you won't be so shocked when things come a rolling. Okay. I grew up in a system where the world was homophobic and transphobic. And I know how to survive. I think I know. Should I survived in that world? Let me shut up. Okay, so everyone should be allowed to be happy. That's what Kavan says. That's so sweet and cotton candy, girl. You know that it's not reality. That's not reality because people that want power, they want control. They don't want you to be happy, Kaban. They want you to be miserable. So they can tell people, listen, you don't want to be like Kaban. She's sad, she's miserable, she's depressed. Mind you, that's what they're going to make you, right? But they're going to gaslight you and say, this is what it is to be gay, sad, depressed, just confused. This is what it is to be black, you guys. You don't want to be like that. But they want you to be that way so they can use you for their messaging and they can use you for control so they can keep their people on their side, I guess. And you know how they do with different groups and their reputation. Remember, they had all of us thinking that everybody in Africa was poor and and skinny with big heads. They had all y'all believing that everybody in Africa was skinny, poor with big ass heads, and just homeless. And y'all eat it up every time. Damn, you can't think for yourselves. Whatever the news outlet give your way, you gonna believe it. Okay, if they say this book is gold, you gonna believe it. If they say God is coming tomorrow, you're gonna believe it. You're just conditioned. It's crazy. King said, you too. What about me, baby? What about me? Talk to me. All right. Yes, I remember those commercials. I remember people used to get offended if you tell a person they're from Africa. They like you African booty scratcher. You guys remember that? You African booty scratcher, And it was offensive because, Africa, I don't know, people had a horrible, thoughts about Africa. But did you hear now, like they're saying white liberals are the R word because they're trying to break white liberals and blacks up just so they can divide and conquer. That's all they want. That's all it is, divide and conquer. And it's working. So we just have to see how this life goes because it's gonna be crazy out here in these streets, y'all. All right, so let's see who's next. Who's next on the block? Mm-mm. Oh, Sierra. Do y'all feel sorry for Sierra? Huh? Before we go on to our next comment, press 2 if you feel sorry for her. Press 3 if you don't feel sorry for her. How do I feel about her? You damn wrong, girl. You is damn wrong. Oh, you tried it. But listen, she tried it and she got what she wanted. I think Sierra, she lived her dream. She got all these straight men. This is a definition of doing it with straight men. You know how we would say you can't do it no straight man. You're a trans woman or you're a gay. Listen, they're messing with straight men. Straight men are banging them out. They don't know, allegedly. I don't know, but yeah, they are enjoying the heterosexual man. And trans women are not the only one that's doing this. Gay men do it too. Am I lying, y'all? Press 7 if gay men is notorious for doing this. Okay, they'll put on a wig. They'll call that party line. They invite you to a spot. They be all dark, and they'll put that voice. Hi, hello, how you doing? It's my kid. My kid's in the back room. Come on in. Let's just in the living room. Okay. Man, the homosexuals, they're legendary for doing these tricks, okay? Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Ain't that crazy? But they ain't never got arrested for it, They trick men all the time, Now, do these men know? Some of them probably do. Some of them just horny, I guess, and they just, they like, oh, this woman, this girl, she gonna give me some good head, dog. You know what I mean? And then they say some of these men they don't want to know, They want to pretend like it's a female so they won't have to think about it because they just want the good feeling, They just want to like a fast food restaurant, come and go, literally come and go. That's all they want to do. They don't want to think hard about it. Hell, they want to enjoy the fantasy, They're both in the fantasy. The gays, they get off. They're like, oh my God, he thought I was a woman, honey. Yes, yes. Ooh, they feeling cunt tonight. Yes, girl. I had the straight man all on me, honey. Yes, yes. Oh, but they've been doing it for years, for like 20, 30 years. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So she'll figure it out. Uh. Oh. All right. Oh, look at this one, y'all. Did y'all see Uncle? Okay, look at this. Uncle got pranked, right? You could tell he's gay just by the pose. But the facial expression. He listen, look at this prank, okay? Y'all gonna have to slow down. Okay, look at this. Look.
Patootie over here?
What's that?
I thought I smelled the kitty patootie over here.
What's that?
You!
Oh, you smell it?
I just thought you were cute.
Oh, thank you. You're cute too.
Can I get your number? I feel like
name? You
I
got
feel.
first number my name.
Juan.
Okay.
I feel a connection right now.
You feel like what?
I feel a connection.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not young like you think I am.
Hey, but that's fine. I like them all. I like them all. We can get down and dirty. You down? I'm down. Hell yeah. You can know what you're doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing. You know what you're doing? You cute. Oh, you want a hug? Why you acting like that? I'm shy. You're making me shy. You're making me shy, sir. Nice to meet you, cutie patootie. All right. Well, I'm gonna go about my business and I'm gonna be thinking about you. I want you to come over tonight. What we about to do? Can you like give me a little hint? Like you to me? Ooh wee! I thought I smelled a cutie patootie over here.
Child, these are the type of men you'll find at the park, okay? These are the type of gay men that be out in the park, honey. They be out at these restaurants in these bathrooms getting it in. Do you hear me? Am I lying, y'all? Am I lying? Press 2 if those the type of men that be at them parks getting it in them trees. Okay? Yes. Honey, he was getting pranked because you know they wear those glasses where the cameras, and he didn't know he was being recorded and pranked. He should have known something, but they're so hot in a tutti frutti. They so hot with it. You know, they'll put a thing in their mouth instantly. You know what I mean? Gotta be more careful. Got our black kings, our black kings. Oh, what are y'all saying in this comment section? I gotta see it. I gotta see it. What are y'all? I cannot get to the comment section fast enough. What are y'all saying? Mm-mm. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Queen. Sorry about that. All right, so let's move on. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Ooh, now listen, I'm not mad at these girls. I'm not mad at girls. So they are saying that these girls right here, pro tennis star, are charging men $1,000 deposit. I know that's right. Did you hear that? Deposit, baby, for dates after joining OnlyFans. I need longer date for free due to the behavior of men. I know that's right. And I think this is a sign from God that I really need to get on OnlyFans because women are learning self respect on OnlyFans. They said after she joined OnlyFans, after they joined OnlyFans, then that's when it decided to, if you want to date with me, it has to be $1,000 and that's a deposit and that's just for a date. Now, I told you earlier, I don't care for going to dates. I think it's a waste of my time, especially if I'm really, really not interested in you. If I'm not interested in you, I'm not going on a date because I'm bored. I can pay for my own bill. It's not that serious. But making money from dates, $1,000? Hell yeah, deposit. Can you imagine how much they charging? $1,000. That's just a deposit, honey. Okay. I know that's right. That's the life I deserve. Honestly, I'm not into trying to be nobody wife and nothing like that. You know, I really need to get on this thing. Okay. And then I can come and tell y'all some stories. Okay. Yeah, girl. I was just on my date last night. Okay. He picked the car up for me, you know, and then we did this and we did that. Nothing sexual though, but just he just experienced me to a different lifestyle, you know. And it feels so good to be admired and loved and adored and all that shit, you know, just because. Okay. I love that. I love that for them. So I'm happy for these girls and not a hater. I love that for them. What do you guys think? Oh, Peaches said that's a high risk for the HI, whatever. You know what, Peaches? You have wives, right? You got a whole wife. And there's so many wives that catch that stuff from their husband, and these wives ain't out here like that. Okay, and you got so many girls that live like that, and they're not having sex, and they're not getting anything, you know. So I don't know about that. Of course, the more partners you have, the more higher the risk. That is a fact. But they're not saying they're having sex. They're just saying they're going on OnlyFans. And, if you do OF, you're not doing anything sexually. You're just uploading content. And then she's just going on dates. This article has nothing to do or says anything about her messing around with men. So I'm not going to, Gigi, make one of them girls dating gay men. Make one of the girls dating gay men. I don't know what you mean by that, boo boo. All right, so let's move on. All right, I approve that. Go ahead, girls, get your mess, get it. Okay, they're enjoying their life. So Tia, you guys know she was supposed to be meeting Wendy Williams. So she has another story on Wendy Williams. I think that you guys will probably like to hear. So I'm gonna let you guys hear it. Okay, check this out.
She say TV is dead. She said everybody trying to interview people. She saw Nene on TV. Your auntie watching every motherfucking thing. Wherever they got her at, auntie keeping up. You hear me? Auntie, the world's favorite auntie is keeping up. She say, Nene, Wendy say she seen you on TV, girl. She seen you. She said, everybody doing shows where they asking people questions. I said, what you mean? She said, they interviewing people. I said, they call podcasts. She said, well, whatever they is, they goddamn Wendy Williams. Then she DeAndre. She said, everybody doing these shows, they asking questions, they interview me. I say, Wendy, it's podcasts. That ain't what you was. It ain't bad. I say, Wendy, they thinking they could tame me and do me. They talking about I could be the next you. I say, Wendy, I'm here to tell you. Out of my own goddamn mouth. I can't be you. Ain't nobody could walk in your shoes. I don't know what the fuck to tell them. My mouth too foul. They talk about tame it till. Girl, I may be up there reading the teleprompter. Auntie Wendy say TV is dead. Come out snapping the cussing, flip flop, motherfucker, what? No, that ain't what it need to say. I don't know. I'm just saying, bro, listen, it'll never be like no goddamn Wendy ever motherfucking did, dog. I say, Wendy, where all your stuff at? She said it's in storage. It made me want to cry, you know? It makes me sad. It does. But she's so content. She's happy. She is. She's happy. She's not sad. I could say that. She ain't sad now. Because as soon as I would have said my stuff in storage, when a motherfucker asked me that, man, I would have probably flipped and shifted to all kind of shit. Yeah, them son of a bitches got all my shit. I think they done stole it. Let's go to the storage now and see if my shit is there. Please come take me there. I want you to fuck somebody up by my shit. I would have probably flipped out, but she only to get up to bro, listen, bro. Boy, I tell you, boy. They come out snapping the cussing, flip flop. Auntie Wendy say,
All right, she's so happy. I'm happy for Tia and Wendy. I would have never thought I would see a day where those two was hanging out, but Wendy Williams, she'd be hanging out with any and everybody. Tia really enjoyed it. It's so good to see her happy about this story. She's so excited about telling you guys about this story with her and Wendy. And I think Wendy really enjoyed her. So that's really nice. I like to hear that. What else out here in these Oh yeah, we gotta go on Cardi. I do got some other content to talk about, but you know what? Let's go here. Cardi B. So these are some of the lyrics from Offset. This is what Offset said. Offset said, "You never cooked, um, no food. You just go to a restaurant. You effed around with the wrong dude. Hope your next nigga be great." So he's also talking about her current boyfriend. This story came out earlier today. It says sends subliminals Cardi B on the new song Move On. Okay, so the song is called Move On. This is some lyrics. Also, it says Offset closes out his new album. It says, "You got your get back, so I had to get mine. It's 50-2." So that means he cheated 50 times and she cheated twice. It says, "F the time that we had is erased." All right. So all that stuff that they had, all that thing in a relationship, pretty much he said it doesn't mean anything to him. It is gone. And this is what you get, ladies, when you messing with an F boy. This is what you get, ladies, when you messing with an F-boy. Cardi B didn't have to go this route, but she did anyway. And I told you, Cardi B. Cardi B, I told you. If you, I don't know, you probably don't remember me because I got so many different faces. Yeah. But anyway, I'm like you, girl, 50 faces. Okay. So you know what I'm playing. But I told you a long time ago when you guys got together before you guys had kids, I said, Cardi, you can do so much better. No, no, don't do that. But I think Cardi B, she likes to be with these type of dog ass men. And before she got with Offset, I heard it was this bum in jail that she was calling her boyfriend and she was paying money for that bum in jail. And then he came out and then he started dating Nicki Minaj's sister and see how that ended up. That's nowhere. And I told Nicki Minaj's sister that she's dumb for even dating a bum. That's why you will never see me associated with a bum. You'll never see me dating a bum because I don't like to be associated with nan nigga. Okay? Okay? Hell no. No, baby. I would never go through these problems. My man out here cheating on me. My man breaking my heart. Hell no. I would never go through this shit. You know what I'm saying? No, no, no. And you don't have to go through it either. There's choices and options in life, you know? But she decided to roll the dice on men, thinking that he was going to be faithful, that he was going to be trustworthy, that he was going to be with her for a long time, that he was really in it for the right reasons. It was so obvious. And most of these relationships are so obvious, but I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I really don't. I cannot relate with you all because the signs are there big as day, and yet you still fall again. It's like, this is what you want, you know? So do I feel sorry for Cardi B that she got played and he did her wrong? I don't. I don't, because she's grown and the signs were there. And I warned her, and so did everybody else. But she ignored everybody. She cussed people out, saying that we was jealous of her and all this. And now look at her now, you know? And now she's with another Offset point too. So she has not learned at all. And then she's pregnant again on top of that. Now, Stevie Ray, I know this is your girl, and you know I love you, Stevie Ray. I would love for you to come up here and defend her. And let's debate about it, Stevie. But Stevie's not going to do that. Stevie, I don't think Stevie care for like the fame and attention and everything like that, which I appreciate. You know, I'm not mad about it. But anybody want to come up here and talk about it? Feel free to do so. But let me look in the comment section and see what you guys are saying. All right. How tragic. Tommy free now. Yeah, he's free now, but didn't he date Nicki Minaj's sister? And I told Nicki Minaj's sister that she's stupid. And that didn't work. I mean, it was stupid. Now y'all just letting anybody hit, you know? Like, how dumb could you be? It's just crazy. It's just crazy. Karma doesn't delay. On who? On which artist? Let me know. Oh, I want to know, what do you guys think about this? She's pregnant by the basketball player. Who is pregnant by a basketball player? Because you mean a football player? Cardi B boyfriend, allegedly, he's a football player. His name is Stephon Diggs, okay? He's not a basketball player, baby. I don't want you to go around thinking he's a basketball player and you are party crashers. I want you to know the right information. He's a NFL player, and they say he's a pretty good one, you know, but he's a man whore. He's a whore. Okay. Yeah, he's a whore. Why do Cardi B does this to herself? Why does she self-sabotage? I don't know. I don't think she has any good real friends around her. If Cardi B was my friend, like, I would really, honey, she would be a different person. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Yes, Cardi. I will work you, girl. Okay. We'll get you together in love. Okay. So it says, I love me some Gigi updates, everything. She ain't. Thank you, Queen. I love you more. Thank you so much, Queen. Yeah. So anything else you guys have to say about Cardi B? Honestly, I was looking for some pushback. Stevie Ray must laugh. Cause that's his girl. Maybe when I start talking about Stevie Ray, when I start talking about Cardi B, Stevie was like, you know what? I can't do this. I gotta go. I gotta go. I think that's what's happening. All right, fulfill hit that like. It says Cardi should be going back to school. She's not gonna do that. She has all this money. She don't want to go get an education. She don't have to go to school because she's in property too. But she wants to have credibility in music, which is ludicrous. Like just enjoy the luck that you had. You had a good luck. You did some phenomenal things, shut it down and move on. If I was her, I would be doing like TV shows and movies and stuff and parodies, and maybe I do like rap parodies and stuff, like something really silly, like a silly rap album, where I'm cussing and it's funny. Like I would just do my own thing. But I don't know. It seemed like she keep barking up the wrong tree, you know? And it seemed like she got something to prove. This is when you got something to prove goes wrong, okay? And man, she just got a lot going on. Well, how many kids she got and another kid on the way? And her and her new baby daddy is not going to last. Her and him, Stefan, they're not going to be together for a very long time. He's going to continue to have babies outside of her. And then that's crazy too. Like, okay, Cardi B Kids by Offset, they have different brothers and sisters by different baby mamas. And then by this new guy, they're going to have brothers and sisters by different baby mamas. Because Stephon Diggs, he have like 6 or 7 different baby mamas. It's a lot. Offset got like 5 or 6 baby mamas. It's a lot. It's a lot of baby mamas going on. And there's a lot of bastard kids. Well, Cardi B Kids. Then she married before she had her kids. But Offset, he done married them other hoes. It's a lot going on out here in these streets, y'all. Oh, my goodness. All right, so let's see what else is going on out here in these streets that I can talk about. Uh-huh. All right, so it is a clip of what's his name? Chris Rock. Chris Rock brother. I thought that you guys would probably want to see this. It's going around, it's going viral. So I want to show it to you, okay? All right, so here it is. Check this out.
Next, right? What's going on here?
Birthday.
Whose birthday?
Wife's birthday.
Your wife. This is your wife. Of how many years? 28 years? Happy birthday, wife. What's your name? Renee? Oh, you don't want me to talk to her? Okay. Oh, y'all all together? What you want, fight, motherfucker? That cuz, that bruh, that man, that here. We deep in here. You better sit your ass down. I ain't Chris, motherfucker. I'm going this way. Y'all know y'all next, right?
All right. So yeah, that's what happened, and people are loving that clip. I just wanted to share it with you all. Let me see. Am I missing anything else? Okay, so you guys know Waka Flocka. Now, I have seen Waka Flocka out here on his YouTube streets. He's so pro-Trump, right? He's so pro-mega, right? But guess what? He got a piece of reality, and I'm here for it. So allegedly, he went to a spot, like a restaurant or a bar, something like that, and pretty much they did not allow him to come in. So now he's claiming the R word, and the megas and the Trump, they hate the R word. He's claiming the R word. I was the only black there. He got a piece of reality, and I'm so happy for that. All right, so let me show you guys this clip.
So I wanted to know what was going on in Montauk. I saw that you got like booted out or something.
Montauk? What the hell is that? in the Hamptons. Apparently, there was something where you guys.
Oh, you talking about that thing?
So we want to know your side of the story. Tell us your side of the story of what
honest
happened
to
in
God,
Montreal.
too.
You can tell us.
I don't got no side of the story. If all you gotta do is go on social media and read the comments. They already did. They did it. I just know I walked up. A guy told me I told him to suck my groins and I got money. I don't even talk like that. I was the only black guy. I get it. It was a salt party. Pepper wasn't allowed. That's my side of the story.
You?
Great. I'm doing great.
So I wanted to know what was going on.
Man, they don't want you, Waka Flocka. You're black. They don't want you. Yeah. Yep. But it's interesting. He ain't make a big fuss about that on social media. Any other time, he make a big fuss about everything else, especially if Trump or MAGA are upset. He comes out woodwork defending them. But when he get mistreated by them, he's quiet as a mouse. He's not out here. He doesn't even defend his damn self. He don't defend his damn self. Ain't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? Comment, I want to know what you guys think about that. It reminded me of Peaches when she said karma is sweet, or karma is something like, she said something about some karma. Okay. All right. So I guess this is going on. The swoop. It's this girl. I don't know who she is. And I really don't care who she is, but I'm going to talk about her anyway. Okay, here it is. She says this. I believe her name is Pauline. Somebody Pauline. She said, I'm scared at Sweetie. You copied me your entire career. Does your brain even work? To think of your own ideas like, girl, ain't you tired yet? All right. So they're saying it's the swoop. You see this hairstyle, you see this little swoop. This girl claims that all these rappers is trying to be like her because of this hair swoop. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. I think she just wants attention. Exactly who is she? She's a nobody. I don't know who she is. All right. But yeah, she's coming down on everybody because of this scoop. It says copycat culture is scary because who gonna be themselves? So this is what is going on, and I guess it's going viral. You guys decided to give her attention from this. It says, standing on this shit, I said what I said, people. All right. She says she's claiming on business. All right. So this is what I guess the Shade Room posted, different pictures of girls with the scoop in the hair. And this is the picture that got that girl heated and hot, is when they saw Sweetie with the swoop. All right. As you guys see, I guess the swoop is going in style. People like that look. There go Tyler. And you guys know Tyler was escorted, I guess, to the hospital. She had to leave a tour because she fell out. She fainted because she hasn't been eating right or something like that. She's so gorgeous to me. I love Tyler. There go Megan with the scoop. All right. You guys know Megan, she still got her stuff going on. The recent stuff I heard about Meg was, that blogger named Academics. Meg people was pressing Academics, asking him a lot of questions. And he just posted on his stuff, his social media sites. He posted about it. All right. So don't F with Meg or you will pay for it. They said it's another blogger. She got, Pan. I guess Morago, whatever. It's Pan. Meg then shut that shit down. Who is that? Tiana Williams. She got the scoop. All right. Everybody got the scoop. So I guess she's mad at everybody. Ice Spice got the scoop. So this is, I don't even know who she is. Okay. She's annoying already. It go Angel with the scoop. So the Shade Room made it apparent to show like people been doing the scoop, girl. Sit your ass down. Sit down somewhere. I tell you, it's a mess out here in these streets, y'all. All right. Somebody's showing some love. Hold on. Where it is. Let's give a big shout out to Carlos. Thank you, Carlos. Carlos says, "You are so very pretty and attractive. There's no need to use those filters." Thank you. I appreciate it, but I want to. I want to because it's what I want to do. Can I have the freedom to do what I want to do, Carlos? Huh? Can I do what I want to do? Why do I have to do what you want me to do, Carlos? You're not my husband. Even if you was my husband, you still not gonna tell me what to do. You still not gonna. That was a backhanded comment, right? You see that? He don't want me to use a filter. Next thing, you ain't gonna want me to wear a wig. Hell. I'm gonna wear my wigs because I want to, not because I have to. I'm gonna wear my filters because I want to. Not for you, not for anyone else, just for me because I love them. That's what they're here for, to be used. And I'm going to use them, you know? All right. Bring out the double D's. Bring out my tidies. Maybe on another day. I didn't even have no makeup on today, you guys. No makeup, no lashes, just a filter and a wig. That's all. And I love it. I love your characters. Thank you, Kavon. Thank you so much. Thank you. Ooh, I tell ya. Uh-huh. Yes. Mm. Uh-huh. Now donate some more, Carlos. Give me some more money. Queen said I have my little swirl in on the side by the ears. We don't need much. Yeah. I need some money, Carlos. Give me some money. Okay. Is this thing working? I want some money. You gotta give me that money, nigga. These folks think it's YouTube after dark. Really? Random, why you think that? Why you think they think it's YouTube? Oh, because they want to see my breasts. Y'all want to see my titties? Do y'all like when I have my titties out? Press 1 if you think I should show my titty bitties more often. Okay. Press 9 if you don't care if I have them out or not. Shit. I didn't even think I was going to go live today. You know, I was so busy with so many other stuff. I'm loving the basic. You like it, Peaches? You like me with no makeup? I don't got no makeup on. I just got this straight boring wig on. This wig is so boring. It's just black and boring or whatever. But thank you for the basic look. But I like to play around with it. You're adorable. Thank you. Thank you, Peaches. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, it's a bean green. It's a bean green. Jess, nah, you're so pretty, child. Oh, thank you. Uh-huh. Stevie, where you been at? See, y'all see Stevie, right? Stevie, I know you was not here for all of my commentary. I know you was not here. Stevie, did you leave? And be honest. Don't play with me, Stevie. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, Stevie. Don't be playing with me, Stevie. I know you wasn't here for all of my commentary, Stevie, because I was calling you at the door, Stevie. Stevie, you got some explaining to do, bruh. That's what I'm talking about. Talking about you support and you love and you care about me. And I got here, I'm doing my commentary and I'm calling your name and you're not even responding to me. And you know how I am about that, Stevie. You know how I am when I'm speaking and you ignore me and you don't respond. Okay? And you see how he just ignores me, you guys. Talking about some bitch, better have my money. He just ignores me. Stevie! This is what happens. Okay, I'm sorry I had to step out for a little. I knew it. Stevie, you know I talked about Cardi B and I was waiting for you to say something, Stevie. I purposely said some stuff because I wanted to get a response from you, but you were not available and it pisses. Ooh, I bit my tongue. Oh, I bit my tongue, Stevie. Okay, it pissed me off. It pissed me off, Stevie. Pissed me off. You miss Cardi B. That's what you miss. Your girl, Cardi B. Okay. Ah, ah. Never mind, Stevie. You see what I had to go through, you guys? Okay. Mm. I'm back. I'm back now. My bad. I'm not about to say it all over again, Stevie. I'm not about to do that. You know how your girl is, Stevie. Okay? She is getting dragged by her husband or her ex-husband, her baby daddy on a record. And it's nasty, Stevie. And she didn't have to do this. And then she get with a Offset 2.0, Stevie. And see, my problem with is this, Stevie. Do you want to know my problem with you, Stevie? Now, Stevie, you know I'm role playing, right? But you know my problem with you, Stevie? Huh? I got an issue. My problem with you, Stevie, and people like you. See, y'all allow her to do this stuff. Y'all excuse this bad behavior. And if you really loved her, you'll let girl know what's up. Okay? That's why mentally she's not there. That's why mentally she's talking about just taking it out and just getting all over with. Y'all, ooh. I'm just messing with you, Stevie. I'm just talking shit, dog. I'm so sorry. No, you're not, Stevie. You're not. Don't you, Jason? You see how they do me? They trying to gaslight me. Jason, come up here. Jason, bring your ass up here, Jason. Jason, come here. Jason from Germany. Come here, Jason. Talk to me, Jason. Jason. Don't hate me, Jason. You better hit that link. Is the link working? Is the link broke? Hell. You see that link up there. Come on, Jason. Jason. Come on, Jason. I think she needs to take time to heal. Yeah, but she don't want to heal. She want to feel loved. I don't get it. She don't want to feel loved. How can you be with Stephon Diggs and want to feel loved? He's not loving on her. Offset never loved on her. Stevie. And I keep picking with Stevie because Stevie loves Cardi B. Like Stevie and Cardi B, they go way back. They're like really close or whatever. So I want to know, Stevie, do you honestly think that Offset knows how to love a woman? I don't think he knows how to love a woman. Okay. Didn't they say guys that always dating so many women and got a lot of hoes that they kind of zesty, zesty? Okay. He don't know how to love no woman. Stephon Diggs don't know how to love no woman. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. But these girls like Cardi B, they love guys like this. Do I love guys like this? No. I'm too kind of stuck up and bougie. First of all, like I said, Offset, he's not attractive. I'm not attracted to him or whatever. But if he had a whole bunch of money, I will go on a date with him and I will give him a chance. If he was a hard working and he had the same face but a different mentality, yeah, I'll give it a chance, because that turns me on. A hard working, successful man turns me on. Even if he's ugly, I don't discriminate against ugly men. I mean, you just can't be ugly and poor, but hey, Jason, how you doing?
Hey Gigi, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, Jason.
Good. I'm also doing wonderful. I just woke up not too long ago and I saw that you were alive and I decided to join in.
I'm glad you did, Jason. Did you hear about Offset dissing Cardi B and his new song? I believe it's called Move On.
No, I didn't hear anything about that. I just caught the end of what we were saying, so I
Yes,
haven't really gotten the
that's
tea yet. So what's happening?
Oh my God, Jason, I gotta tell you, okay? So he came out with this song and he's dissing her. He said he cheated 50 times, Jason, and she only cheated two. He said, I had to get my lick back. You try to get your lick back by cheating on me, but that's why I doubled the score. And he got 50. He said it's 50 to 2. What type of man does that? He's demonic, Jason. And Jason, guess what he said? He said this bitch don't even cook or clean. Okay, want to go all out all the time. You know what I'm saying? Jason, he's nasty.
He's really nasty. But you know what? What's so crazy is what he's doing is shows that he doesn't really love himself. But I'm gonna have to say this. I actually do believe the part that Cardi B doesn't cook.
And guess what? He also talked about her new boy, man. He said, you effed around with the wrong dude. I'll put it up on the screen. Look, he said, you effed around with the wrong dude. Hope the next one will be great. And you see that line about you never cooked,
Yeah.
no food. You just want to go to someplace. And then he
Oh,
said, um,
you go.
uh, you got your get back, so I had to get back. It's 50 to 2. After time that we had, it's erased. So he's saying all that time they had is erased, Jason. But you
That's
know what? I
ridiculous.
told Cardi B, Jason, I said, this is not the type of guy you want to be with. He's a F boy. Don't do it, Cardi. If you want to enjoy some good nights with him, fine. But leave it at that. Don't invest and don't have his babies.
Yeah, but I don't think she knows any better because I don't think she's like, you know what? I don't want to assume because I don't know her, but just by what she gives the public, she's not a healed person. She seems very broken, and once you're not healed, you're going to continue attracting the people who matches your energy, and her energy is really tarnished right now and disgusting. So these are the type of people that enters her life.
I don't think it's no excuse. I
It's not an excuse. I'm just saying.
He got more money. She got more money than me, Jason. She has
Yeah.
more access to me, Jason. She has more experience than me, Jason. She's been around the world, Jason. Okay, she's a multiple business owner, Jason.
Yeah.
How I know and
But
she don't know, Jason.
but there's a thing, like
She wear
Gigi. But
Balenciaga,
here's the
Jason.
thing: money
She
doesn't.
wears Balenciaga.
But that doesn't mean. I mean, this is. I could. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. You can have all the money, all the resources, but here's the saying: you can lead the horse to a water, but you cannot force it to drink it. So she has all these resources. She has all these Balenciaga, but she doesn't think she's broken. So of course she doesn't think she needs healing. So she's going to continue attracting this energy.
Well, she act like it mean everything because she be looking down on other people that don't be having that or can't afford it. They all do, you know? So that's how I feel like I don't got no excuses for them. They got access. They can go see a therapist. I can't afford one, but they can. Hell, just like her. She said she got a shelf for her kids. She got a driver and everything. Okay.
Yeah, but she doesn't have self love.
Well, she don't think this thing. She thinks she loved. She says she loved herself. Okay.
I don't.
Oh,
If you love yourself, you wouldn't be on internet screaming, saying, "Hey, I'm gonna go number one. I wish you were dead. Fuck you, bitches." Sorry, can we curse on here? Sorry. F you, hoes, and just yelling and crashing out. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry, Stevie. I know you love her, but it is what it is. Like she's really unhinged. She's like a rabid dog. I'm sorry.
well, Jason, I don't care about that. Like I don't. I know that's what you care about, whatever. But I really don't care about her like yelling at people and cussing people out and just acting ignorant and ratchet because that's who she is. I mean, she's
Yeah.
always been that way, Jason. When she was in a strip club or when she was on Love and Hip Hop, that's who she is. That's how she got famous, being ratchet. So I don't care about that. I care about the part that getting with these men, giving your heart to these ninjas, okay? And then they play you like a effing fool and it breaks your heart. That's what just gets on my nerves because you could have avoided this. That's my only issue with her, honestly. I really don't care about her yelling and cussing, like whatever. My issue is when girls and guys get used by relationship people and it's just so obvious.
Yeah, I agree. But we also have to understand that she's like young people look up to Cardi B, so that's why we have to make sure we hold her to a standard because she's influencing young Black America, and that's my gripe with her. Is just she's just all over the place, and I just like I have nothing against strippers or sex workers or anything, but the way how she glorified that to make it seem like it's cool to do it, but you can do it if you have a choice. No problem. I'm pro everything, but the thing is, don't make it seem like that's the first choice rather than education. That's my problem with her.
Well, let's argue, Jason. Let's fight. I want to fight with you because I disagree, Jason. I feel like
Why?
because I feel like the
Okay.
parents do a horrible job. They're not great leaders. Their parents should be a great leader.
Yeah.
Cardi B, she's not the president. She is an entertainer. So let her entertainer be an entertainer. And Jason, that is the issue with you because you want these entertainers, you want these strippers to be vice presidents and presidents. And then
No.
when they inspire
No.
to be made, hold on, Jason, because I'm not done talking. But when they
Okay.
inspire to be these presidents and they get in these roles, then you're upset. And you're like, oh my God. No, let the hoes stay hoes. Let the entertainers stay entertainers. I don't think they should even cross lines. I don't want to put in your head you need to be a great educator. No, ho. We got educators for that. I want you to stay in your lane. Do what you're good at.
Okay. Okay. You're
And
right. You're right.
I don't I don't feel it's no entertainer business, trying to be somebody's role model. Like, no, I think the kids, if the parents have not got involved with them and the parents are not, if the kids not looking up to them, then that's on them. And I can speak because I was a child and I was liking rap music,
Me too.
as a child, and I didn't look up to my parents, my mother, because they came off so like perfect. And I knew I was a flawed person and I wasn't relating to them because they wanted to come off
Yeah.
as we're parents and we know best and they don't tell
Yeah.
none of their flaws. Well, my parents, every parent is different. But I grew up in a household where my parents never shared any flaws. Like they came off as effing perfect, and
Okay.
they were trying to mold me to be perfect.
Okay.
So I was like, and don't be saying okay to me like that, Jason.
No disrespect. I'm just saying, like, okay, like I'm agreeing with you and listening to you.
No, you was saying okay, like you was wanting to shut me up. I know that's
No, come
Jason.
on, Gigi. Come
No, that's
on. I'm
how you
no.
do it in Germany. I know, Jason. Don't start. And then
But
you
I'm
want
not German. I'm not German. I'm not
you
German. I'm
like
Jamaican.
you're what?
I'm Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica. I grew up in New York.
Well, you told me you was from Germany last time.
I live in Germany now, but I grew up in.
Oh,
I was born in Jamaica. I grew up in New
oh,
York. I grew up in Queens. I moved to
oh,
Germany
I'm
9 years ago.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. What you doing
it's
in
okay.
Germany then?
I moved here to study, and I decided to stay.
Oh, because you're so educated. You're so educated. What can you teach us then?
I could just okay. I could just teach you how to be present and to be still.
What? Teach me how to be present. Is that a joke? Is that a joke?
I don't know. I'm shy. I don't know what I can teach you.
You said being present, being still. Are you trying to say I move my hair too much?
No, I'm just messing with you, Gigi. I could teach you a lot about. Let's see what I can teach you a lot about. What's my? I love pop culture, so anything you could ask me, we can talk about pop culture.
Well, teach us something.
What do you want me to teach you?
You the teacher.
Let's see. Let's see what I can teach you. I could teach you some German if you want.
No, I'm gonna teach you something. Let me teach you something. Rule number one.
Okay,
Okay.
tell me. Tell
When
me.
you have the floor, you own that shit. Do you hear what I'm saying?
That's
When
true.
somebody say, teach me something, then you say, listen, rule number 1, 2, and 3. And just teach them something. You control the narrative. You need to learn how to be more dominant,
That's true.
Jason.
That is true.
You
Yeah,
over
you're
there
right.
in Germany, I expect more from you. And you got Jamaican in your blood. Ain't y'all dominant already?
That's true.
Come
But
on.
I just so
Come on now.
you're right. You're right.
All right, hold on.
But
Carlos, keep on coming for me. Carlos, what you say? Because earlier he talking about, oh, you don't need no filter. Take the filter off. No. Next thing you know, Carlos, you going to want me to take my panties off. No, Carlos. Okay, Carlos going to say, well, thank you. Bring me that money, though. Can you go higher? Can you go higher on the cash donations, Carlos? Okay. Carlos said, sweet, I'm not telling you what to do. It feel like it. It feel like it. Okay. I'm not the type of man who feels the need to control other people. Well, why you trying to tell me to take the filter off? Huh? I'm not taking my filter off. You are naturally beautiful. That don't got shit to do with my filter. Okay. And that's why you're aging like wine. Listen, Carlo, I don't know I don't know what you heard or what you thought. Do you really think that old lady face that was a filter, Carlo? Carlo think that old lady face that I used, that filter, he thinks that's my real face, you know? That was a filter, okay? Yes. This is a filter too. But it's just a light filter over me. But yeah.
it's a
That's a
great
filter.
filter.
I love it. Yes, yes, yes. Anybody can get a filter. Just go on TikTok and just get a filter. Just go on Instagram and get a filter. There is plenty of them. Girls love
I
them.
don't.
Some guys,
I don't have TikTok or Instagram.
oh, they not allowed in Germany.
No, I'm not on social media. Just YouTube and Facebook.
Oh, well, that's good because you're an educator, and educated people don't be on social media. I get it. I get it. Ain't that right?
No, I just did it for my mental health. That's what I did it for.
Hold on, Randall. What you say? I think Gigi gonna do a 3-way phone call. Get y'all minds out the gutter with both Jason and Carlo after a live. They all low key. Oh, Random. That's what you want to see, Random. Random, we don't have to take it backstage. I'll show you in person. I'm not shy, Random. When it comes to that, I'll give you a show, girl. Okay?
But
I give you a show
I
that makes you want to slap your
just
mama.
wanted to
Jason, you
say
being an educator, have you
I love
ever
your
did the
show.
thank you? Oh, Jason got to go. I see you embarrassing his ass. He can't be associated with trash talk. I'm sorry, Jason. You're an educator. You not can't be associated with this shit.
No, okay. Take care.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Jason. Love you. All right. Oh, it's getting too freaky. And I was gonna ask him, have y'all ever did it? Have you guys ever did the do in front of your friends? Have you guys ever did it? And press 1 if you did, press 2 if you never did it. I have. Yeah. I've done the do in front of a few of my friends. Mhm. I don't mind, you know. I don't mind giving a show. Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Uh Carlo, that face with Kavan said Carlo face. The face he got is slight filter on it. Yeah, you know they got a filter on that. Everybody wear filters, okay? Everybody got filters. Everybody use AI. AI is over the world. Okay. You want your security cameras to got AI. You want your security to have AI, right? You want your phone to have AI. Okay. Ooh, honey, I'm gonna jazz it up tomorrow. I'm gonna put some makeup on tomorrow. I'm gonna put some hair on tomorrow, and I might got my titties out tomorrow. Oh yes, yes, yes. But thank you, Carlo, for the donations. Can you get a higher? All right, in front of my cousin too. Ooh, Stevie said in front of the cousins. All right, Stevie. I ain't never did in front of family, Stevie. But go ahead, cousins. Just I've never I ain't never did in front of family. My family are very conservative. I'm probably the most liberal of my family. I'm definitely the most liberal. Everybody in my family is they have a fantasy of being married. The girls do. All the girls. The guys do too. The guys do too. And I just watch them get played. I watch the girls in my family get their heart broke and I'm there for them. And I watch the guys in my family get their heart broken. I'm there for them. You know, I try to teach them and let them know, but I think they despise me because I don't feel like them. And I'm like, I can help you because I know the type of guys and girls that you guys are dealing with. And I'll let you guys know, like, they're not what you want, but you're into fantasy and you want to be with this girl because she's so beautiful. But she's only using you, but they don't want to hear that. They want to believe that eventually one day that she's going to fall in love with them and all their time and their investment and them spending their last check on this girl is going to pay off and she's going to realize that he really loved her. And I tell the guys all the time, I say, if that's the girl you want, get a nun. Go and get a Muslim. But they won't get a Muslim girl. I said, that's what you want. They still want a baddie. It just don't make any sense to me. And I tell guys that try to get to me, I said, listen, you should get a Muslim. Like, that's what's going to do it for you. But they still want to persist. I don't get it. All right. So, Carlo, what you say? Carlo donated 5. Carlo, you got to up the ante. Up the skull, Carlo. That's right. I got to put my real picture. Hold on. Carlo, I don't care about your real picture. I don't want to see your real picture, Carlo. Carlo, keep your pictures to yourself. I don't care about your pictures, Carlo. I just want your money, Carlo. Okay. Just give me your money, Carlo. I like your filter picture, Carlo. But isn't that's something crazy, right? That Carlo had a face filter and he's trying to tell me to take off my filter. Okay. Next thing he gonna try to tell me to take off my wig. And thank you, Kavan, for pointing it out. Y'all pointed out because my mind, I really don't care. So I'm not looking to see if Carlo had a filter. I wasn't looking to see anything because I really don't care. That's just how my mind's set up. Like, I just don't care. When somebody try to come for me and tell me to do this and that, I don't go back and be like, well, you should do that. I just literally just don't care. So but I thank you guys for checking that out because I would have never said anything. I would have never caught it, honestly. I was just worried about the money. I just wanted him to send more money. Okay? If you got to keep talking shit to me, as long as you send the money, and I appreciate that. I'm glad that he not doing it for free. I'm glad you're going to talk shit about me. At least give me some cash donations, okay? Hello? Thank you. I like that. I like that. Oh my goodness. I like that a lot. Uh, All right. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. I love you guys. I'm going to go live more, and I'm going to be doing some small videos, like short videos. And I'm going to be taking some pictures, and I'm going to be uploading some pictures. And clearly, people are going to have something to say. So I think this year, you guys are going to hear, oh, take off the filter. Take off. No, I'm not taking off the filter. Okay. No, for what? For what? Because you're beautiful. And so what? Who cares? Who cares? I'm not in here trying to win Miss Beauty Award. Before filters were even invented, I was beautiful. I don't care about that. Yeah. I care about coming up here, entertaining, using filters, using hair, makeup, eyelashes, big earrings, big jewelries, looking fabulous, you know? And I like to use it to look at. I like what I like. All right. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Stevie. Thank you, everybody. All right. Love you guys. See you. Bye.